Oh, g'day again. Alright, as you can see, I've begun putting the blue base coat on my ST1100 parts, and yeah, straight off I've had an issue. And actually it's better to have the issue now. You don't want to be getting to putting your final coat on and then have an issue. And yeah, I've had that happen in the past, and yeah, that's basically almost a start again, buy new paint. It's, yeah, that's what you don't want. So if I was going to have an issue, it's sort of fortunate to have it at this point. But what I got was a whole lot of fish eyes, which is basically the paint not sticking, impurities on the surface. And yeah, I caused this myself, I think, because instead of buying a tack cloth when I was in town the other day, I forgot about it. So I didn't have a tack cloth to go over it to get the dust off, because, I said I rubbed it, I washed it all last night, it's been several hours. And I probably could have just blown it off with the air. But even then, like, this compressor's pretty old. There could be even oil coming out of the compressor. Although it shouldn't get through the trap. We've got a filter, water filter and everything, the oil shouldn't get through that. But anyway, yeah, I think there was impurities on the rag. I wiped it down with a rag. I soaked it in metho and wrung it all out and wiped it over with that. Which I've done before. Never had an issue, but there must have been impurities on the rag. So it wasn't clean. But because I give it a light, just a mist coat. I always do that first. It just gives a little bit of stick. Give it a mist coat and give it 10 minutes. Then you start spraying a reasonable coat. Still not a heavy coat. You don't really want to put heavy coats of base anyway. You don't want to risk getting runs or lumpy. You want it to come out, as flat and fine as you can get it. You don't want to get orange peel in it or anything, because you want it flat. But anyway, I tried going over the regular coat after the mist coat. I could already see them. I thought, sometimes you'll get away with, you'll go over it and the thickness of the paint will cover it and it'll be alright. But no, it didn't, just got worse. And so, what you can see here, I've then had to go along. I've got another rag, clean rag, and I've wiped it with thinners where all the fish eyes were, and then of course, you've then textured your paint, because you've washed the paint off and it's lumpy and whatever. So then you've got to let it dry for close to an hour, and then I've gone over it again with some wet 800, smoothed it all off. Dried it with a clean towel out of the bathroom, which Mrs. doesn't know about. And then went over it again with paper towel and then blew it with the air, because the paper towel will leave fibres on it. And now I've gone around now. I started again just putting mist on it. I hope that's not another fish eye coming up. That could be another fish eye, just see. Hope that's not one I've missed. That's going to piss me off. This is right on the top too, the top pannier. But anyway, as I said, I'll go over it now, and I'll just go over the spots now until they're blended in, till they're the same colour as the rest of it. Now it's all good, and then I'll continue doing the whole base coat. As you can see, it was in a lot of places. I'm really pissed off with that. Anyway, as I said, what can you do? That's what you got to do, you know. And I said it's fortunate that this happened in the base coat, not in the clear. So, but yeah, you got to stop and fix it up. And it's just a little bit of water in there. A bit over there too. I have to blow that off. Turn that noisy bugger off too. As you can see, I've got a fan in here. That was a heater I bought from the second-hand shop. It didn't actually work. The fan works, but there's bugger all heat comes out of it. So anyway, I would have tossed it. I thought I might as well keep it just for the fan. And yeah, let's show you. This is where I fill my spray gun. It's a very old spray gun. Yeah. It's like the Old Faithful. I've tried a few different spray guns, had issues with them because they're only cheap shit too. Yeah. So yeah, these bits are a bit thin. So this is what I'm doing now. I've turned the fan right down. The issue you get once you turn your fan down, you're then getting more volume of paint and more air pressure, like blowing the paint out. So yeah, you got to be a bit careful there, and just little light hits. Yeah, so I'm going to go right around it now. Cover all these run spots. Not run spots. Rough spots is what I meant to say. Yeah. And hopefully the fish eyes are finished. Remember there's water on there still. So remember to get that off before I put any more paint on that area. But anyway, as I said, I'm only spotting at the moment anyway. It's been 10 minutes. Oh yeah, looks like we got away with that. There's no fisheye coming up anymore. No, we're good. A bit of dust on that. Well, in just a little bit and it'll just blow air, no paint. You can even wipe that. It's a good thing about base coat. Yeah, it dries so quick, and it's because we're just using regular general purpose thinners in it. But 10 minutes it's touch dry. You get a bug or a bit of dust or something, you can wipe it off. It's already touch dry. Yeah. There's finger marks, wet finger marks. Yeah, I'm going to have to inspect this properly. As I said, that's just dirty water off my fingers, so I'm going to have to make sure I wipe that. Yeah. The thing with painting, you've got to keep inspecting it, especially when you having to do things like this. But even when you're not having those issues, you inspect it between each coat, and it gives you the opportunity Getting on here. Okay. I'm going to have to turn the compressor back on. But you won't be able to do what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm running out of air pressure. I got a leak somewhere in this compressor. It's not in the hoses, it's up here on the heads and fittings. So that's an operation that's coming up soon. Anyway, we'll leave it at that, and I'll do you an update in an hour or two, and hopefully we'll have a nice job. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.